Then we saw the personal pronouns, Personalpronomen. Here we categorize them into singular and plural, singular and plural, as well as into first person, second person, and third person. Here, when we come to first person, second person, and third person, it is about the speaker and whom he is speaking about in the sentence. The speaker of the sentence and whom he is speaking about in the sentence. So, let us read them once. Ich, du, sie, which is formal, then sie, es, wir, ihr, sie, which is formal, and then sie. I will explain them in the next slides. As I had said earlier, the speaker and whom he is speaking about in the sentence, these two things are important. So first person means the speaker is talking about himself in the sentence. For example, ich or wir. These two forms are first person because the speaker is talking about himself. I and we. Both these forms come under first person. Now, if the speaker is talking about the person he is talking to directly, he will say you. So it is second person. So the listener is the second person. So you say you, which is du or ear for plural. So du is singular, ear is plural. If I am talking to multiple people, I will say ear. And if I am talking to a respected person, I will say Z as capital. So we have du, which is you, ear means you all for plural, and Z for respect. These three pronouns are for second person. Now, if the person about whom we are talking about in the sentence is neither the speaker nor the listener, but some third person, some third entity, then it is a third person. He or she or it is not a part of the conversation. Neither the listener nor the speaker, but some third person. So it is means he, z means she, or s means it, or z means they. So it is some third person who is not a part of the conversation. So the first person pronoun is ich. Ich means I. The speaker is talking about himself and only about himself, singular. Then comes du, means the person who is speaking is talking or asking about the person who is listening to him. So he is talking to that person directly. So he will say you. So that is second person, du. And that too singular. Now du was informal. But if some respected person or some unknown person is standing in front of you and you're talking to them directly, then you will say Z, like we have in Hindi or Marathi. Aap, ya fir tumhi. We give respect when you talk to them directly. So it is Z, respect, second person. Er, er means he. Now if you look at the picture, there is one person talking to the other person about some third boy. He is not a part of the conversation. So it is he, a third person. And that too singular. Z means she. Here also if you see, one boy is talking to other girl about some third girl. She is not a part of the conversation. So she is third person and that too singular. She is only one girl. So singular. So it is she, Z. S means it. So if the speaker is talking to the listener about a thing which is neither masculine or feminine, then it is S, it, but third person, singular. Now we come to the plural forms. So the first one is first person, wir. means we. So the speaker is talking about himself and some other people with him. So it is a group. So he's talking about us, we. So it is we, first person. Ear means you all. Like you see in the picture, the granny is talking to multiple people at a time. Like I am talking to you all. So I will say ear. Z means they. The speaker is talking to the listener about some third party and that too multiple people, which is they are plural. So it is they. Correct? So we will say Z, third person.